Hi all, I'm Dr. SUJIYA, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Applications at Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. And today the lecture video 5 I'm going to discuss is about the CPU scheduling algorithm in the operating system. The CPU scheduling algorithm is which connects the computer hardware to use by facilitating and interacting between various applications and hardware devices. And its job is to perform functions such as memory management, file management, and process management. And this makes tasks and handle multiple process requests at a single point of time. And this defines how much CPU time must be allotted for each task. And process scheduling in OS is wise for the activity of deciding which process should be performed first based on the particular strategy or algorithm. And this activity is performed by the process manager, and it removes an active process from the CPU and selects another from the queue. And it manages to make decisions on which these processes must be performed first. And type of scheduling algorithms are the CPU scheduling algorithm, are the preemptive scheduling and non-preemptive scheduling. Non-preemptive scheduling algorithm is which starts running, which cannot be stopped until the completion, and preemptive condition is which gives low priority process to be preempted and to tasks and to start with another process. And the components of process scheduling is the job queue, ready queue, CPU, IO, and IO waiting queue. And finally, we go with the existing process. And why do we need a process scheduling is for the executions at any point of time. And these programs stop, switch to another program for smooth function. And this allocates CPU time for each process depending upon the previous strategies and algorithm. And this helps the CPU to stay busy all time, that makes sure that the OS utilizing time is less and optimum. And it effectively minimizes time wastage and also the time a program has to wait to be executed in a short possible time. And it needs to ensure that the turnaround time for a process to complete execution is minimized. And it also minimizes the response time for a program, when to stop and when to switch to another program. And the objectives of process scheduling algorithm is to maximize the CPU time, maximum the throughput time, and minimal wait, turnaround, and response time. And different types of CPU scheduling algorithm is the first come first serve, short job, long job first, priority scheduling, round robin scheduling, short remaining time first, long remaining time first, high response ratio next, multiple level queues, and multi-level feedback queue. So these are the various scheduling algorithms that has been used in the system. First come first serve algorithm is deciding principle behind its just its name suggests it is first come first serve basis. The job that requires execution first gets the CPU allotted to it, then the second, and next so on. Long term first scheduling algorithm is opposite to SJF. This algorithm calls for the job with the longest burst time to be executed first and then moves on to the job with the short burst time. Priority scheduling algorithm is first executes the job with high priority, gets executed and followed by the second priority jobs and so on. Round robin scheduling algorithm is the OS defines a quantum time of fixed time period, and every job is running cyclically from this predetermined period of time. And the short-term scheduling algorithm is a preemptive versions of SJF scheduling algorithm. This calls for a job with the shortest burst time remaining to execute first, and it keeps preempting job on the basis of the burst time remaining in the ascending order. Next is the long remaining time first scheduling algorithm, which is a primitive versions of LJF algorithm. It calls for the executions of the job with the longest remaining burst times on a priority basis. Next is the high response time scheduling algorithm is the calculations of response ratios of all job processes. It then selects the jobs with a higher response ratio to execute on a priority basis. The response ratio is calculated as follows with the following formula, that is the waiting time, the burst time, and the service time. Next is the multiple level scheduling algorithm calls for the first dividing all the processes in the ready queue into different classes on the basis of their scheduling needs, and it creates multiple queues, and then finally it starts execution. Next is the purpose of scheduling algorithm is to ensure that the efficient executions of various processes with an operating system, and to achieve optimal utilizations of CPU time and the overall throughput. And the CPU utilization will depend on the type of scheduling algorithm that has been implemented. Thank you.